illegal immigration that's happening every 5-10 minutes. People are still trying to bring in narcotics, still trying to come into the United States illegally. It's a big money-making machine. I've been seeing these things for 30 years.
We're going to build a wall, and we're going to create a border. It's going to be a great wall, and it's not going to be very expensive.
To investigate whether a bigger wall would solve America's immigration woes, we spent time with Customs and Border Patrol agents who tackle this issue daily.
The law is very clear, stating that you must report to a CBP officer before you can come into the United States. You can see the officer, how detailed he or she is when you come in through the port of entry. Admissibility is the number one.
Kevin? How many people do you think get by you and your agents?
Who knows? There's 13 million illegals in the U.S. that were counted, right?
You catch 80%, 20% maybe get through. What's your guess?
There's no gauge. There is no measurement.
29,000 people cross this port of entry in Nogales every day. It's one of 6 on this section of the border in Arizona.
What we have at ports of entry is attempts to come in with somebody else's documents. Okay, these are people that are more literate. To buy a document in Mexico to come in here, it's going to cost you between $1,000 and $5,000. Can you afford that? If you don't have that type of money, you may choose the desert, right?
Border fortification means a lot of different things in a lot of different areas. In areas where we can't have a physical structure, we use the environmental challenges to essentially funnel traffic into certain areas where we can identify and apprehend that in a more effective and more efficient manner.
Of the 262 miles of this section of the border, how many don't have a fence because of the rough terrain?
212 out of it is fenced out of the 262. And where there isn't any fencing, there is some type of natural barrier. That does provide a deterrent there.
It's about 50 miles of stuff like this.
That's correct, yes.
Agent Eisenhower has been with Border Patrol for 5 years. He showed us later that night how areas without a fence are fortified using technology.
We have cameras situated north of the highway, south of the highway, along a line, anywhere from a quarter mile to a half mile apart, up to 4 to 5 miles apart from each other.
Those cameras registered unusual activity along the border outside of Douglas, Arizona.
They identified an interdiction had occurred.
How many individuals?
It's 2 subjects right now.
Intruders on U.S. soil.
Because of the terrain, and especially with the brush, they were able to conceal themselves. So at this point, we're going to move back out of the area and allow them to kind of get up and start moving so that we can get to detect them better. And then we're going to move in and make the apprehension again.
After they're caught, illegal border crossers are arrested and taken into custody to await immigration proceedings.
There's never going to be one specific method that will be able to 100% fortify the border.
Do you think there will come a day when illegal immigration will stop?
I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, how long has immigration been? What is the United States? The United States, it's a country of immigrants, right?
Finally, we asked people in Mexico, on the other side of the border, what they think about a bigger wall.
O sea, hasta ya unos que 1 kilómetro de alto para arriba o cuánto, para que no pasen ni helicópteros o qué. Pues a lo mejor en catapultas así, no van a buscar la manera de brincarlo, no sé.
Sí, y si se quieren meter a hacer algo ilegalmente, los van a meter como sea, aunque pongan el muro más alto.